Today we're taking a look at the Donner DEA-20. This is a 20-watt practice amplifier. This amp was sent out to the channel for me to check out by Donner, so thank you very much, Donner. I have a link in the description if you want to go check one of these out for yourself. So on the surface, you can see it's a very small, little compact, little combo amplifier, right? It's very, very simple on the face here. You have an input jack here where obviously you plug in your guitar. You have a gain knob. You have a boost function here, which switches it to your boosted or your drive channel. You have one volume knob here. You have a built-in reverb with two different types of reverb. That's really cool. You have a room reverb and a hall reverb. It's a 2-band EQ, so you only get bass and treble. You can plug in your headphones here for silent practice, and then obviously you can turn it on with the switch on the far left side. It is pretty weighty. It probably weighs about 15 pounds, I would say. I mean, it's got some weight to it, and it feels like it's a quality product. I think it's got like a little 8-inch speaker in here. I could be wrong about the speaker size, but 20 watts of power. It is solid state, so it's gonna put out some power at 20 watts. It does get pretty loud. I've not turned the volume up all the way. I think I turned it up to maybe like a 3, something like that. And I mean, it was pretty loud. And all of this for the princely sum of $89. So for under $100, you get a 20-watt, solidly built practice amplifier that's pretty loud, 2 built-in reverbs, which I thought was really cool, headphone jack for silent practice, pretty standard on a lot of stuff, 2 channels, 2-band EQ. I mean, is it really that good of a deal? Well, I'm gonna play some sound samples for you. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna mic this up with an SM57. And throughout the demo, I'm gonna be using this DST-550. This is a guitar made by Donner as well. I have a video on this if you wanna go check it out. And then obviously, before we get into the sound samples, please make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification, the like button, all that good YouTube stuff. And again, there is a link to go check out this amp down there in the description. So what are my kind of final thoughts on the DEA-20 by Donner? Well, for $89, you could do worse, I guess. I don't know, I'm a little indifferent about this amp because I'm maybe a little bit disappointed in this amp. So 20 watts sounds awesome, right? I'm not gonna diss on it because it's a small amp. As you've seen on this channel, we have amps that are much smaller than this that sound good, right? Just because it's got a small speaker in it does not mean that it is inherently bad. But I think that's where this kind of comes in to be a little disappointing, is because you would think because it is bigger, it would sound better, and louder doesn't always equate to better. So just because this is 20 watts versus something that's, you know, this big, that's 3 watts, that on paper, I guess this is gonna be better, but that's not the case as we heard here. Now, is it all bad? No, there are some really cool features to this. You know, the built-in reverb, you get 2 of them as opposed to some of these other amps that come in with 1 built-in delay, which, you know, is cool, but sometimes you want reverb versus delay, and you can kind of tweak the delays to sound like reverbs, but it's not really ever gonna sound the same. So to come in with a negative about the reverb, it's that the reverb here, even when it's maxed out, doesn't necessarily shine through all that much. It does more on the clean channel than it does on the boosted channel. And it really, as with any solid state amp, once you crank that gain when it's already boosted, it's gonna get kind of gnarly and nasty. And if you're looking for that kind of tone, more power to you. But, you know, it is what it is, I guess. Can I recommend this amp for $89? If you want something that's loud and you just want it for practice, I mean, like, realistically, quality-wise, it's solid. I mean, it is really a solidly built practice amplifier. This will get you through it. That's just what you need, is something to produce a sound for you to practice. Cool. But obviously this isn't going to be your one and only amp. So if you're starting out, if you're looking at Donner, you got a Donner guitar, a couple Donner pedals, and you want a Donner amp, I mean, this is available for $89. One other thing, I think that it probably needs to have a 3-band EQ, honestly. I think missing that mid control is maybe a little bit of a downfall. I get why they do it, cost savings, I get it, but that's just kind of my final piece on this. Again, there is a link in the description if you want to go check it out. Make sure you do that. Give Donner some love. They make great products. Maybe this isn't one of the greatest, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. Thank you for checking out this video. I appreciate it. Again, links in the description if you want to go check out one of these or any of the other fantastic Donner products that they do offer. You can check out the video on the DST-550, the guitar that we used in this video. I do have one of those on my channel. And make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, do all the good YouTube stuff. I greatly appreciate it. The algorithm greatly appreciates it. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.